Hey everybody, today is day 63 and this is your third part of mental rehearsing if you have to dine out. Mental rehearsing. Did I say that right? Yes. I'm Heather Kay and I'm just going to talk to you about when you have to dine out because sometimes you got to eat out because you're going to a special event or you're celebrating something. I try not to celebrate with food because I always did and it got me like this. So anyways, and sometimes you eat out a lot because cooking just isn't your style, and that's just what you do. That would be me. You all know how I cook like a disaster zone, and I'm trying. Sorry about that. I think I just burped. And you're busy and you're tired, and that's all the time you have to do is go pick something up. And if you ever timed cooking at home and preparing meals in advance or semi-preparing them, it's actually just as fast. So the time you have no time really isn't much. Because tonight I cooked supper and didn't take that long. I think it would take me longer to go get in the car and drive and pick up some takeout. So the other thing is if you're traveling. I like to go to the nearby supermarket and I pick up some bottled water. And because sometimes they'll give you one or two in your room. And I like to have bottled water in the morning and in the evening. So I make sure I have plenty of water, which I buy myself. And like I said, I asked them to put a fridge in the room. And then you can also buy food at the grocery store so you can minimize those meals you have out. So if you are on a path to lose weight, that's how you do it. Otherwise, you just enjoy traveling and eating out. I mean, that's part of traveling too. If you're not on a journey, a weight loss journey. So anyway, so one of the things that you do when you order, when you find yourself in a situation, you need to order a tall glass of water. And I mean, you can have pop, but I don't drink pop. I haven't drank pop since 1999. And the reason for that is I truly 100% believe that your body, when it has chemicals in pop, whether it be diet or regular, it don't matter. There's chemicals in both of it. That your body just doesn't know what to do with a chemical. So what it does, it says, what is this chemical? And it stores it as fat. Let that one sink in. Doesn't matter. So you must find something else to drink. I even prefer, like what I do here is I make my own orange juice. But for diabetics, you can only have 4 ounces of juice. So that's why I said I like having coffee and water. I really don't drink a whole lot. It's kind of boring. And I'm behind on my water today because I'm counting it today. Sometimes I forego a sugary cocktail. I have a wine spritzer, which I don't do. I don't have really a sugary cocktail. At New Year's, I did. And just because of who I was with wanted one. And I thought, well, why not? I should try, see what they're like. And trust me, they are delicious. And I just found it really expensive. And then a white wine spritzer, something I wouldn't order. But there are better choices. And for me, I'd just rather have a drink at home if I'm going to have a glass of wine. And when I was in this program where I was counting points, you could have a wine, but I think it was like in week 4 or 6 or something like that. And they had only 4 ounces. Just 4 ounces isn't much. So 4 ounces is a half a cup. That's all you're allowed. Sometimes it's just not worth it, is it? So the next thing, bread basket. You can move the bread basket to the other end of the table. The best thing I find is ask them in advance, please don't bring us any bread. I find that if you have bread, such as my week out a couple weeks ago, it may be too full. I mean, it's also bad for their business to serve you all that bread. Because then you can't buy a dessert because you're too full. Or maybe you're somebody who can eat it all. I just love bread. so I love bread, and it's best if it just doesn't make it on the table. You can ask for lemon juice or vinegar. Like we talked about that in your salad. You can have vinegar on your salad. You can make your own vinaigrette. Lemon juice, if I have lemon juice on my fish, I will throw the lemon when I'm done squeezing on my fish right in my water. Now, I'm not a person that needs lemon and water, but restaurants will be very accommodating to you if you want lemon and water instead of pop. Also, here's something I didn't know. That if you have a big potato instead of butter and sour cream. You can put salsa on it. I'm like, wow. Or some kind of cocktail sauce, which again would just be some kind of tomato kind of sauce, but salsa on a baked potato. I haven't tried that, but I'm going to try that just to minimize the calories. Here's one. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Put your fork down between bites. Each food. Put the fork down. Nom, 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 nom. Don't eat with your mouth full. And take your time. And I pride myself at being the last person eating. Because I actually had to slow myself down at eating because I was the kind of person that would just eat it all. And I remember one time I had like food on my fork. And I'm just sitting there talking, enjoying life. And somebody said, "Would you eat the damn food?" is what I was told. And it was so funny. It's just like, okay, put the fork down between bites. Okay, I got it. Try it. Try to enjoy your meal. And that way, give yourself your time for your brain to realize you've done eating. Also, the other thing too I've done is with my phone. I set the timer for 20 minutes after I'm done eating because sometimes it takes a while for your stomach to shrink and know when you're done eating. And the last thing I want to talk about, laughing, talking, and sharing company with your friends and family without food in your mouth. Isn't that what I just said? So just enjoy company, people. Like, you know, why you're there for an enjoyable evening. So enjoy the people around you, and hopefully that will slow down your eating a little bit. So anyway, so those are a few things. I hope you find them healthy. Not healthy. I'm hoping you find them helpful, and it's the best way that you start within your mind and changing what you need to do. Like if you're going to do anything, if you're on this journey, if you're watching my videos, you're here to lose weight. So you need to start working on these things until they become like second nature to you. I guess that's all I'm going to say about that. See you tomorrow. Press like or subscribe. Feel free to leave me a note. See you soon.